It's a vibe, it's a vibe, yeah, yeah. It's a vibe, it's a vibe, yeah, yeah. It's a vibe, it's a vibe, yeah, yeah. It's a vibe, it's a hop in the ride, don't suicide, yeah, yeah. Slow it down, dirty spray, yeah, yeah, yeah. My bitch don't kill my.
Good morning, good morning, good morning, everyone. So today, you guys, I am getting ready for brunch, and I decided to record today a good get ready with me. I haven't recorded a get ready with me in a few months, so I'm gonna record my makeup and what I'm wearing and stuff like that. I already got my brows on and I already have meat lashes on, so this should be simple. I'm gonna be using this Juvia's Place palette today. And this is a bronze palette. I'm going to be using this for eyeshadow today. So I'm going to take the lighter color at the bottom. And excuse me for my little dirty brush, but this is my eyeshadow brush. So I always have this for this. So I'm going to take this lighter shade. And I'm going to put this underneath my brows. Really easy. Y'all know when it comes to my eyeshadow, I like it very simple, very simple. Nothing have changed. I'm gonna put my mirror right here so I can see what I'm doing, but hopefully everybody is having a great day. I am meeting some young ladies to discuss business and stuff like that today. I'm meeting up with May as well. So I'm just taking this color and I'm putting it all over the lid like this, y'all. Really simple. Like that. Okay, now I'm going to take the darker color with the same brush and I'm going to put it on the lid. Just like so. Nothing major. Because with my lashes, with the mink lashes, I love the mink lashes now, y'all. I'm just starting to, like, it just makes my eyeshadow process really easier. Now I'm going to take this color from MAC, and this is an espresso with the same blending brush. And this blending brush is some random brush that I got from I think it might be a Morphe. It says 250. I don't know where this brush is from, but I had it for a long time. And I'm going to take this espresso color and add it to the crease just to add a little depth to the eye. Nothing major, y'all. Keeping it very simple. Making sure everything is blended. Now I'm going to take a blending brush, just a bigger blending brush, and I'm just going to make sure everything is blended. This brush don't have any product on it. But yeah, and I have to fix my hair, so excuse the way it looks. Okay, so that's the eyeshadow. I already have liner on from yesterday. I'm gonna add a little bit more black liner. Okay, hopefully you guys can see me well. Okay, so I already have moisturizer on my face, so I think I'm gonna go ahead and prime. I'm gonna take my Tatcha primer. I got the big boy. I'm looking right here at my mirror, y'all. I'm sorry, but I'm gonna take this primer. I love this primer. It really helps with my skin looking super smooth and like so. Oh my gosh, who's texting me? Okay, so now my face is pretty much primed. I'm gonna take my NARS Soft Matte Foundation, but I'm gonna show you guys a little trick that I'm gonna do. So this is the Soft Matte Foundation. It's really amazing. I love this foundation. So I put a little bit on the back of my hand. I'm going to take this Velvetizer. Hopefully I'm saying it right. So it's a translucent mix and medium. When I tell you, when I use this Urban Decay stuff, it's like a powder, but when you mix it with your foundation or your primer, it makes your skin look really like velvet. it just kind of amped the foundation up to a whole nother level. Like it makes it more like thick. You only need a little bit though. You only need a little bit. So I'm gonna put some here. And then put some in here. It just makes the foundation like look really buttery. Don't need a lot. Now let's blend this out, girl. Blend it, blend it, blend it. Take your time and blend your foundation. This is really quick. This is me doing my, every time I record, I feel like I do my makeup so quick. And this brush I got, oh my gosh, years ago. I don't even know where this brush is from. It don't even have the name on it. But you see how smooth and buttery that looks, y'all? Like I don't need much foundation, so I figure, sorry y'all, my phone just keep beeping. Let me turn it on silent. So you don't need a lot of foundation. I feel like the less foundation I use, the best foundation. Like I really don't need much, just enough to cover. Definitely if it's a daytime event, I don't need a lot of foundation. So I want to look in this mirror to make sure I'm blending everything in. Get on that forehead a little bit. Oh yes, honey, that looks so good. And when you add the little powder from Urban Decay, it makes your makeup like matter, like a mattifying finish, and I love that. Very filtered. So now after that, I feel like the foundation is nice and even on the skin. Now we're gonna go ahead and take a little bit of the concealer. I'm gonna do the same thing with my concealer. Add a little bit of powder. Sorry y'all, it always do that. So I'm just adding a little bit of powder with this concealer. It just, I love the way it makes it look. I don't know how I learned how to do this. I just was like experimenting in here. Gonna add a little concealer. And I love concealer, y'all. I really do. And I've been doing this routine for about a week now, and I really like the way it looks. So now after that, I'm gonna let my concealer dry down a little bit because I want this to be a soft glam. I don't want it to be natural glam. I want it to be a soft glam. So the reason I let my concealer dry down, just so the coverage can be like on point. So I'm just gonna, then I'm gonna let that settle down, let it dry for a couple of minutes or for a couple of seconds. Oh, there's my Too Faced concealer. I'm just gonna add a little bit right here because this is really yellow. The color is in Latte and I love this shade. So we're gonna go ahead and let this dry down a little bit. We're gonna go ahead and let this dry down a little bit for about 30 seconds so it can get nice and tacky, right? Okay, so now we're gonna take the Too Faced concealer, and this shade is in Spice Rum, and this is a little bit warmer, but we're gonna use this to bronze up our face a little bit, so when we do our powder bronzer, it has something to stick to and it kind of lasts longer. Okay, so just blend that in like that, because sometimes when I put my bronzer on, it comes off so easy because it's not sticking to nothing. So I just like to add this on my cheeks. Okay, now we're gonna go ahead and push this concealer in, taking our time. not gonna come too far down. I'm learning that, y'all, because I'm normally coming far down. And my beauty blender is not wet today. Sometimes I do it wet, sometimes I don't. Just making sure I push the concealer in underneath the eye. Ooh, so pretty. So you want to make sure that you take your time. This takes me the longest because I like everything to be seamless. You want everything to be blended in. You don't want no choppy lines on your makeup, girl. You want everything nice and blended. Okay. Okay. Before you set it, you want to make sure it's no harsh lines, ladies. You want to make sure you're pushing the product into the face. Sorry, it's like so much going on out there. That is nice and blended. Now I'm going to take some of my Airspun powder, and this is naturally neutral. And I use this sometimes because this really helps lock my makeup in. It is a white type of powder, so you do want to be very careful with this powder because it's very light, but I like it. Sometimes I use a yellow powder. Sometimes I use more of a sheer white powder, like translucent powder. And this is pretty translucent. It does have a little white undercast, but it goes away, like it fades out. But it really helps lock my makeup in. Like when I wear this, my makeup lasts so long. Okay. So I'm gonna let that do what it do. And I know I look crazy, but that's just the way it goes. So now I'm gonna bronze up my face. Bronzing my skin is super important, y'all. I kind of layer my bronzers. So the first bronzer I'm gonna use is the Juvia's Place Deep Dark Bronzer. And I'm gonna use a little bit of this, just a little bit. Dust it off. And I'm gonna put it right here. I'm a bronzer girl. I love a bronzer. But I'm just gonna focus it right here on the forehead. I do like my forehead to be bronzed and around my hairline. Just so the lace can like blend more into the skin. I kind of put a little bronzer on the forehead area. Okay, so that's the first layer of bronzer. Okay, so we have that bronzer on. Now I'm going to take this Morphe bronzer, which is a little bit more redder. This bronzer is almost too red, but I do like it. It's called Leader. And I'm going to just put this more on the cheeks area. Very little bit, y'all, because you don't want it too harsh and too muddy. And blend it out. Okay, now we're gonna take a blush to go over that. I'm gonna take my Juvia's Place blush palette. This is a bronze rustic palette, and I'm gonna take this orangey color at the end, and I'm gonna top that on top of the bronzer. Like this. I'm gonna come over a little bit. It just looks so good in pictures. I know it looks a bit much now, but in pictures it looks so good. Placement is so important. Now I'm gonna take my foundation brush out, and I'm just gonna make sure everything is blended because you don't want it too harsh. Blend underneath the eye. I always just take my foundation brush and blend everything out. Okay. Okay, you guys, so now the eyelashes is on. Now I'm gonna take this velvet powder again, y'all, and I just take a powder sponge, like a little sponge, and I'm just gonna pat this around the face just a little bit. And this powder is very like, I don't know, I just love this powder. You can use it in so many different ways. You don't want to use too much, just a little bit, but I just love how it do with my makeup. I've been using this powder like crazy lately. Now we're gonna spray this down so it can all look like it's coming together. And I'm gonna take this Revolution Super Fix holding spray. This is like spritz to the face, girl. It's very strong. Whew, very strong. But I love the way it just melts my makeup together. So yeah, that is the makeup. I'm trying to figure out how I'm gonna do my hair. Probably just finna nothing really to do. Just shape it a little bit. I'm gonna add a little water right here with my hair. Okay, this hair is so beautiful. So now the lip combination I'm gonna be doing, because I know y'all want to know, I'm gonna use MAC lip gloss. And I'm going to leave the link to this down below because it's kind of like, I don't know how to pronounce it. It's just like a concealer color lip gloss. I love this. Put it on like that. And then I put on a gloss over it. Like that. But you guys, we have to contour the nose. How can I forget? So I'm just gonna take a bronzer and I'm just gonna come here first. I always go in the eyebrow area first. I don't contour too much, but I do contour though, because it kind of like just brings the face together. And I'm just using this Leader bronzer, and then I just put a little bit here just so everything can balance out. It looks good in pictures, girl, when you do that. Okay, I was gonna use the hot comb, but girl, I don't even feel like using the hot comb today. I probably will curl this baby edges right here. Let me curl the baby edges so it can just have a little curl to it. But this is cute. Look at that makeup. Get into the beat. And I did this in like 20 minutes, y'all. Like, I love it. Makeup and hair is pretty much done. I'm just gonna curl these little baby edges right here so they can like be flipped a little bit. And then we're gonna put on something cute. Something simple but cute. Okay, so I'll be right back. Okay, you guys, so here is what I'm wearing today. I have on just a hat, of course. The fall is coming, so I'm ready to pull out my fedora hat. So this is like a little straw hat that I got from Amazon. I have on this gorgeous, gorgeous dress. It's double lined. It's from Fashion Nova. It's like a razor top. I love the way it looks. It goes all the way down. Show y'all. It goes all the way down. Then I have on these little chain, little mules. I have to lotion my feet. Disregard my feet. But it's like a rouge dress. And I just think it's super, super flattering on me. I have on my little YSL Lulu bag. So, and just my watch. I am wearing this bracelet from this company that's called Verano Hill. Oh my gosh, it's so cute. I love their jewelry. Let me show you guys what they sent over to me. They sent over this little bracelet. They also sent over this really beautiful set. Oh my gosh, so nice, so luxe. Look at this set. It's like a heart set. Reminds me of Tiffany. Oh my gosh, so pretty. So, so, so pretty. I cannot wait to wear this. It is nice. Thank you so much for sending this over to me. This is very high-end. It's very luxe. It's very nice, girl. I'll leave the link to this down below. I'm not going to wear this today because I feel like it'll be too much going on. But this is nice. Oh my gosh, I love that. Can't wait to wear that. I have to hide that from my nieces because they would love that. So I'm going to put my powder sponge little thing in my purse. And I'm going to put some powder on it. Just so I can touch up if needs be. I'm gonna put that in my purse. What else I'm gonna put in my purse? Some lip gloss and a lip liner, maybe some face powder. Let's see if we can get some nice face powder. Yep, a face powder, and I'm gonna get my laptop because we are working a little bit there. So I'm gonna get my laptop, get a bag so I can put my laptop in. This bag is huge. I love this bag. I'm gonna get this bag. I'm gonna wear this bag to the airport. I mean, not to the airport, but this is my airport bag. I'm gonna wear this with my laptop in it and stuff like that. So yeah, my laptop should be able to fit in there. Get my notepad and my laptop. Oh, let's spray some fragrance. What do I feel like spraying today? I'm gonna spray my I think I'm gonna spray Clinique Happy because it's daytime. I love Clinique Happy. It always put me in a good place, a good mood. And of course, I have to spray like I'm crazy. I'm gonna mix it a little bit with my Norman by Chloe. Okay, so that's it. Let's go. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. This is my look. Hopefully you guys like it. Very classy, very simple, very cute. I am ready to start my day. Thank you guys.